Newsreel, real news real quick. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine signed a law today that allows school district employees to carry concealed firearms as long as they're receiving training. A school police officer in Gadsden, Alabama shot and killed a suspicious man attempting to enter Walnut Park Elementary School on Thursday morning. The man had attempted to gain entry into several vehicles in the parking lot as well before he got into a physical altercation with the police officer. Amber Heard says she doesn't blame the jury that awarded Johnny Depp more than $10 million after a contentious 6-week libel trial. She said, quote, "I actually understand. He's a beloved character and people feel they know him. He's a fantastic actor," unquote. The cryptocurrency market melted down on Monday as the price of Bitcoin plummeted to its lowest point since 2020, wiping away years of investments. Crypto has largely followed the stock market because many investors are selling their currency to meet margin calls as stocks tank in the Bidenflation economy. Meanwhile, the S&P 500, Dow Jones, and NASDAQ lost around 4% in bitter trading Monday as investors are more freaked out than ever over inflation and Biden's irrational leadership. Health and Human Services Secretary Xavier Becerra and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau both have received COVID-19 vaccines and booster shots, but have tested positive for the virus, the second time in a month for Becerra. Indigenous groups have set up roadblocks on highways in Ecuador in protest of rising gasoline prices and the economic policies of the government. The protesters are blocking roads with burning tires, stones, trees, and mounds of earth in at least 10 of the country's 24 provinces, including Pichincha, home to the capital of Quito. Researchers from the University of Virginia found this woolly mammoth tusk protruding from a riverbed near Coldfoot in the Alaska Yukon. Mammoths became extinct more than 10,000 years ago. And finally, Uncle Leo on Seinfeld always spoke proudly of his son Jeffrey, who worked for the New York City Parks Department. But New Yorkers are really proud of the parks worker who on June 6th defended himself with martial arts techniques, including a spinning hook kick and an outside axe kick after a would-be attacker punched him in the face. Police still haven't caught the attacker yet, but here's his photograph. And that's the way the world is. See you next time.